welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. So, today I have the lovely Miss Brianna as my awesome guest today. She is my wonderful daughter. And today we want to just have a conversation with her about the feelings she may have experienced during my pregnancy loss. You guys always hear my story and my takeaway, but this time I want to hear from Brianna. So come along with us as we have a little chat about what she felt. Brianna, how are you today?
Good.
Good. So today I want to know, when mommy was having all those miscarriages, how did it make you feel?
Felt hopeless.
And why did you feel hopeless?
Because you weren't having kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Okay. So she was feeling hopeless because I wasn't having kids. Hopeless like you wanted to do something for me. Hopeless in a person. Like, what does hopeless look like?
Just like not believing anymore. Like, I felt hopeless and like not appreciate, not like because I didn't do anything, but like not appreciate it because like I felt like, well, she wanna have all these other kids. She keep trying. She not. It's like I felt like you weren't satisfied with just me. And like you even told me one time, like when you divorced Marcus, you said like you were gonna wait till I was 18. And I was so ready for that. But it's like, I mean, you can't really now, but it's just like I was just like, dang, like she really just don't want to just be me and her. She wants to always have somebody. Like I'm like, she scared of me or something. Like she don't want to just have me by herself.
And that's so interesting. That's why these talks are very important, because that's not how I felt at all. My desire was to give you a sibling because I knew that you wanted a baby brother or sister to play with. Because when you were younger, that's what you often tell me. And so my plan was to give her a baby when you were like 2 or 3. It was never designed in my mind to give you babies when you're 14 years old. Like, my thing was, I didn't want you to be lonely. And that's very interesting. And that's really a tool that the enemy can use to cause division, because it was not at all that I wanted to not be with you. It was just I was holding on to the dream. I had a dream before you came, when I was pregnant with you. I had a dream that you were a girl, because every ultrasound you wouldn't reveal what sex you were, but God showed me that you was a girl. So I held on to that. When people would tell me, oh, you're having a boy, I can tell how your stomach is shaped. And I said, no, I'm having a girl. So I stood on that promise of me having a girl. And then after I had you, later on, I had 2 separate dreams about having another girl and another boy. So like before, when I held on to the dream you were a girl, I held on to the dream of having that boy and girl someday. It just took way longer than I expected. So we know you were feeling hopeless and not appreciated, which I definitely never ever want you to feel, because you're very important and you're an awesome big sister. Like, you're very helpful, you're very nice and patient. Like, you're like a mini me. That's cool. So, another question I have is for someone, because I was losing these babies, but these are your brother and sister. So, for someone else out there, another young person, for them enduring their mom or someone in their family losing a baby, what would you say to them to strengthen them or encourage them during this time?
To just like, excuse me. To just like never give up and always keep praying, because eventually it's gonna happen. It might take some time. Just how you did your little speech about in waiting. Like when you're waiting, just like have like those power scriptures, and just always just like just making sure, like, you know, to just keep believing and don't ever like be like, forget you, God, and then just go about your day.
Okay. So you heard her. She said to have power scriptures, to never give up. And what was you said another one?
To don't just forget you, God.
Yeah, and don't forget God. So would you say that that's what helped you? Did you have any power scriptures?
No, not really. But I'm just saying, like, just like for people, other people too. Like, I'm not telling them what to do, but like if that's what they want to do. I didn't do that personally. For me, I prayed.
Okay, that's important.
I prayed a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and then just like I read my Bible.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I've been better now since I'm older.
Okay.
Versus when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say just praying, reading your Bible, and then just talking to that person. Like, figuring always, like, because when you had, I remember one time you had a miscarriage, and I just stayed with you all day.
Yeah.
And I felt like the next day you were, like, a lot better than you were.
Mm-hmm.
Because you were, like, you just stayed in the room. So I remember, like, I was bringing you food. This when we lived in Moreno Valley.
Mm-hmm.
I was bringing you food and stuff, and, you like, I feel like you appreciate it.
Yeah, I really, truly appreciate it, Brianna, because I don't know if you realize it, but you are very instrumental in my healing. Because you, of course, I have God as my source, but He blessed me with you. And so you are what pushes me to keep on going.
Don't cry.
Okay, she said don't cry. Okay, I fixed my eyes. You helped me to keep going. So each and every time I was experiencing my loss, I would look at you.
Stop.
And you would encourage me to keep on going. And so I knew my mindset was like, I'm going to give my daughter a brother and a sister. I'm going to give my daughter a brother and a sister. I'm not a failure, but I'm going to bless her because this is what she wants. So that was it was like my job. All those years, I could not give up because I didn't want to fail you. And when one of the miscarriages that I did have, when I was in the hospital and they told me the baby's heart stopped beating, and you grabbed your chest, and you was like, that broke me because I'm like, I'm her mom. I'm supposed to be able to give her that, and I couldn't. And it hurt your feelings. And so I couldn't deal with that anymore. And I'm like, God, this has to come to pass. God, you promised me, so I have to have this happen. That's why I never gave up. Because God kept pushing me, because I know that's what you wanted. You told me when you were little, like, Mommy, why can't I have a brother? Why can't I have a sister? And that's what I always wanted to give you that. So I'm sorry that you felt that way, and I'm so glad for communicating and to have talks, because then you really know how each other are feeling, and it closes the gap so the enemy can't come in and cause division. And Brianna, she's always been with me all the time. She's my little roadie. My big roadie is my sister Jessica. My little roadie is my Brianna. So that's all I have for you guys today. And I really pray for the young people out there that if your mom is going through pregnancy loss or hurt, or your friends or your sisters, whoever you are close to that may have endured pregnancy loss, have a conversation. See what ways you can help them, or what ways you can help your faith, and then your faith can be a testimony to them. Mm-hmm. And always to hold on to the promises of God. If God has showed you you're going to have a baby, hold on to that promise. Is there anything else you want to share? No? Okay. Well, this is signing off. I want Brianna to say this because she says it so good. Okay.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Okay, so you guys may have missed that. You said it so fast. Okay. So, thank you so much for tuning in.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like she said, like, comment, and subscribe. Have a blessed day. Bye.
Bye.